In this episode, we talk about Infor Talent Science alternatives and how they stack up. Let's get into it. Hi there, welcome to part 7 of a 10-part series on everything you need to know about Infor Talent Science. I'm Devon Hennig with SelectHub, and I'm here to give you a detailed tour and my honest, unbiased opinions about talent science, its platform, its pricing, its alternatives, and more. In this episode, we're talking about talent science alternatives. Googling Infor Talent Science alternatives will lead you down a rabbit hole of talent assessment tools and broad HCM solutions. Capterra claims Infor Talent Science top alternatives are Dream Team, Bamboo HR, Rippling, Engagedly, and ChartHop. Software Advice lists Paycom, Paychex Flex, iSolved, Paycor, and Clear Company. GitApp says Breezy, PeopleSpheres, WiseHire, and Dream Team. So who's right? Or are they all confused? Spoiler, they're pretty confused. If you're looking only at talent assessment, you might think that talent science alternatives include a lot of the logos listed by those software selection sites. More accurate, however, are the likes of Criteria, Harvard, Pymetrics, HireVue, Preview HR, the Predictive Index, Talent Quest, and Tradeify. But here's the thing. Talent science is more than just assessments. As previously established in other videos, it offers holistic selection and development capabilities that not many others compete with head-to-head. In that respect, Infor is defining a new category. That doesn't mean Infor never loses deals or customers. In reviewing the reasons why organizations choose not to use talent science, the main reason was because they've opted to no longer use assessments at all. What contributes most to that shift? The macroeconomic climate is perhaps the greatest factor. In times of low unemployment, fewer people are applying for jobs, and there is a perception that less focus on talent selection tools will save the company money. Conversely, in times of high unemployment, there are influxes of applicants, and talent assessment is badly needed to help sort through the slush piles. Companies that invest in talent science aren't short-sighted and see value in predicting talent success beyond just selection. These companies realize that in good times and bad, there's always a need to develop their people, to improve their onboarding, to turn up the heat on hiring or turn it down as the business requires it. And that full-scale flexibility is what Infor aims to offer. Does that mean Infor is perfect? No. In some areas, they haven't innovated as fast as competitors due to changing organizational focus. These changes, by the way, have recently led to new leadership over the talent science group, which should ideally improve their rate of innovation. While others have added functionality like interview scheduling and quick apply, Infor has been slow to respond and had to play catch up. Their time to implement custom profiles can take longer, up to 15 weeks, and is often perceived as complex compared to other providers offering more cookie cutter or off-the-shelf profiles. But here's what matters. Infor is focused on solving the right problems. They're focused on predictive data backed by real science, on top-notch customer support, on behaviors over skills, on a holistic experience over fragmented point solutions. Unlike some others in the space, they don't use shaky data. They don't use opinions from subject matter experts as the sole basis for profile building. And unlike the Workdays of the world that focus mainly on skills, Infor focuses on behaviors. The argument being that you can teach someone skills like typing or giving presentations, but teaching someone to become more people-oriented or more disciplined is much more foundational to someone and harder to change. Infor believes finding the right behaviors should be a priority, and that skills can be taught later. And while that doesn't mean skills aren't important, it's a necessary balancing act and a refreshing perspective. There you go, Infor Talent Science's top alternatives. Of course, there are many, many more alternatives out there, but these are several of the leaders in the space based on reputation and market presence. For the rest of this series, including the full talent science review and pricing, check out the links in the description. If you're at the point you just want to talk to someone or see talent science in action, get a demo in the description or download our talent and HR resources. They're great if you're still in the research phase of your buying journey. All right, folks, that's it, that's all. Have a good one. Cheers.